Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to practice metric measurement and metric conversions by using the classic measure like an Egyptian metric hand experiment. So step one, take your data chart and the blank paper and draw an outline of one of your hands. So here we go. Spread your hand out pretty far so there's a lot of space between your fingers. And then close off the wrist. So your drawing should look something like that. So it looks like the hamburger helper guy. The next thing you'll be doing then is draw the 5 lines as indicated on the example here, hanging up in the cork strip. So draw the 5 lines that are shown there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I've got the 5 lines drawn now, and number them so you know 1 is your hand span, 2 is your palm span, 3 is your index finger width, 4 is your thumb width, and 5 is the hand length. Alright, now the next step we're going to do is measure those in millimeters. Alright, here's our metric ruler. It's got 2 scales on it. The one with mm doesn't stand for M&Ms, it stands for millimeters, and it goes from 0 all the way up to 300. Each little line is a millimeter. The other scale with cm is centimeters, and you can see that goes from 1 to 30. So it's pretty obvious there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So just lay the ruler on line number 1, that would be your hand span, and read the scale. Now as I look at this, it's between 180 and 190, and it's 6 of the little markers, so it'd be 186. So I write that in the millimeter column for hand span, and then I go and do that for the rest. Alright, so I've got the measurements all done. 186, 93, 21, 23, and 193. I don't know what yours will be, it just depends on the size of your hand. And now we're going to convert from millimeters to centimeters, and then from millimeters to decimeters. Here's how you do it. Follow the instructions here. To start, you measure in millimeters, we did that. Then the second box, convert millimeters to centimeters by moving the decimal point 1 place to the left. So here we would have 64 millimeters, and you just move the decimal point 1 place to the left, and it would be 6.4. So let's do that over here. So there's 186. Remember, the decimal point, you don't usually show it in a whole number, is right there. We go 1 place to the left, so that'd be 18.6. And then that would be 1 place to the left, 9.3. Now let's look at how we will then convert from millimeters to decimeters. Converting millimeters to decimeters by moving the decimal point 2 places to the left. Okay, so from 64, 1, 2 to 0.64. So we take the decimal point and move it 2 places left. That'd be 1.86. 2 places to the left, 1, 2. That'd be 0.93. Make sure you put the 0 there to call attention to the decimal point. And again, that'd be 2.1 and 0.21. And I think you'll get it pretty quickly. So you see that using the metric system is really quite simple because it's all based on powers of 10. And we want to get used to these measurements. So let's go ahead then and we'll wrap that up. And now it comes to the right brain part of this experiment, to now do something with your hand. What I want you to do is think of a way to make your hand more interesting. Here are some examples from past years. This person was able to turn their hand drawing into a puffer fish. This person just had it being the hand of someone showing you their palm. Here's a octopus, jellyfish, I don't know. Here we have a dragon, a worm-eating shrew, and another hand. So your job now is to do something creative, and once you get all your measurements correct, you'll be graded on that, then do something to make your hand a little more interesting. Part of the grade is showing me a little creativity. That'll be due then when you come back from the weekend.